filming in a town in Arizona, and we're in Lake Havasu, having a good old time. Taking a little bit of R&R, regenerating, you guys. And I would encourage anyone to, if you can, do something good for yourself. Do something nice for yourself, guys. Okay, so I decided to do an illustration this morning. I've been getting into scenery a lot, and I figured I really like doing this kind of illustration work. I like the fact that I'm contrasting, two different colors, and the kind of images that turn out when I'm illustrating on this stuff is kind of cool. Kind of makes a cool effect, and I'm taking what this stuff is producing. That's what you want to call it. So thank you guys for coming in and joining me and hanging out for a few minutes with me. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to try to get up a little bit closer, you guys. Just there we go. I'm trying to get you. I have plenty of room to do it here, so there. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and I think what I'm gonna do is keep going down. This is going to be, I want this to be water. And I want to have a palm tree here. So by George, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to do the contrast, the light, and then that way I'll blend in the rest of the colors when I need to. But right now, I'm kind of going to go with the flow here. Get those light colors. Okay, and this. All right, because there's more. Promise, there's going to be more. Hi, hon. Hi, Coca. I hope you're having a good night. I hope you're. I'm drawing a beach at night. And I'm going to make something different. It's going to be a different kind of beach because there's going to be weather involved. Hey, movies. I hope you're having a good night. Okay, so this is really not the color I imagined it was going to turn out to be, guys. I ran out the door to take some R&R time over at Lake Havasu, guys, and guess what? I brought half of my stuff with me. So I'm working with a limited supply of pastels tonight. So it gives my brain a chance to be challenged. Who doesn't like a good challenge every once in a while, guys? It's good for you. It's good for your ego. In my opinion. Guys. Everyone has one, and we are all entitled to it. My famous last words. She said, in my opinion. Don't worry, this gets better. Trust me. I got plans for this little palm tree and this little ocean view. I do, guys. No, just playing around here. I've been illustrating pretty much my whole entire life, you guys, and I haven't had a chance to. I like illustrating in black and white. I like graphite and I like doing portraits and things like that. That's what I was doing at the zoo when I was working there. This gentleman, his name is John Wismont, and I worked for him at the zoo. He's the one who got me interested in doing caricatures, because I was just an illustrator when I first met him, but he says, I'll train you to do caricatures, and by golly, he trained me, and he did, and I learned how to do caricatures with the help of my friend, too. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm kind of liking this, you guys. If you can tell, there's some kind of light going on here, so I can always put the moon here, because I'm kind of liking that. And a little effect here. We have something going on here, guys. Okay, so this is my big ta-da. So I'm going. Well, no, it's not that yet, because anyone who knows me knows I forget things a lot. Character defect. That's all I got. It's my only excuse. It's a good one, too. It is a good one, you guys. Just say it. If you ever get caught saying something dumb, just use that as a defense. Just say character defense. Get you out of a lot of things. Maybe. It works for me anyway. Just saying. I'll let you borrow that anytime, guys. Little antidote works for me every time. You do something really dumb, and the excuse doesn't work. Well, then you're on your own, guys. That's a good excuse for me. Younger, because I've always been a little bit spacey, but when I was younger, my excuse was dumb blonde. Every once in a while, I can use that as an excuse. I'm saying things that really shouldn't be saying there. Tripping over your words, or whatever. So I'm limited with colors because, guys, I ran out of my house going, yay, vacation time, or no, I don't call it vacation time. I call it give your brain a break time. Hi, you guys. Hey, you guys. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, King. Hi, Scenery. I hope you guys are well. Okay, so this is going to be this, and then I'm going to, oh goodness, I have some kind of something here, guys. Golly, with getting out of the house. I was going to do cartooning, and you know what I did? I left my my marker board at home. So I'm sticking with the pastels tonight, and I'm thinking about doing a charcoal. I brought my charcoals with me, so I'm thinking maybe I should do a charcoal tonight too, guys. I'm thinking maybe. Anyways, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so wait a minute. Wait for it. There's more. Yeah, I do actually. Um, doesn't everybody? Okay, watch this. Okay, now razzle dazzle me this. Razzle dazzle me this, guys. I'm gonna do some fun stuff. I was thinking about it because I really, really enjoy working with this kind of medium. I really do. And there's all kinds of neat stuff you can do with it, you guys. Seriously. Let me just wipe my hands. Let me grab something real quick. Hold on a sec. Just get some tissue. This is kind of like a cute little studio. And I'm kind of borrowing for a minute so I can do this illustration work for you guys. Okay, so I made a little Bob Ross, you know, a happy accident over here. So you know what? I'm gonna finish this and go like this. Because there be clouds. During the rainstorm, there be clouds, my friends. So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna maybe do some more happy accidents here up here, guys. And this I need, you know what, this needs to be more lines of this. And I'm thinking maybe I'm going to have to get, because I'm new at this kind of illustration work, you guys, and I'm thinking I should get something to put on the back, like a texture, to give, see, this is, I've got, this stuff is, you're getting this, and it's smooth. Nevertheless, I don't know if it's a texture of the paper or the pastels. I keep getting this effect. It's not very solid, so I'm not sure if it's just the paper that I'm illustrating on, or I'm not sure. Not sure, guys. But I want to do something right here. I'm thinking maybe. I don't know. Or just leaving it. I don't know. Hi, Isabel. I hope you're doing okay, and thank you for stopping in and visiting with me. I appreciate you guys are hanging out with me. Thanks to the bomb. I don't know. I think that looks okay. If anyone's ever been to Florida and during hurricane season and you get a chance to go to Marathon or the Keys or that neck of the woods, that place, I mean, there are some thunderstorms there in Marathon. It's just amazing. The light show that goes on. And the water is just like aquamarine. It's crazy how just light turquoise this water is, you guys. And it's just, my husband and I got a chance to go to the Keys one year during hurricane season. Boy, I'm telling you, our timing couldn't be any better. Because it was, Mother Nature was putting on a light show, I'm telling you guys. She was just saying all kinds of, it was called, I think it was called Martha's, and I think it was in Marathon or the Keys. And guys, this place was just freaking. It was when I was a carnivore. When I was, oh gosh, I don't know what I want to do. I just do something like this. I'm just gonna get some kind of something. I need something. I don't know what to do. When in doubt, add a plant, right? When in doubt, add a plant. Okay, that looks pretty okay, I guess. I don't know, you guys. I don't have a reference. I'm just doing whatever's coming out of my head right now. So sorry about that, Chief. Sorry about that, guys. Pretend that's seaweed. Yeah. Let's say seaweed. That's good. I could be really naughty and start putting other colors there too, you guys. I don't know. I'm gonna have to need, oh, this I need to do here. Oh, I don't know now. Shoot, I don't know. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You could have it like that. This isn't cartoon land, you guys. This is pastel land. So when you're working with pastels, let's just call it that. See, I'm in pastel land. You can do anything you want to. With this medium. If you're working with charcoals, it's charcoal. And when you're working with crayons, it's crayon land. That's my theory anyway. It works for me. Anyway, so, okay. I don't think I want to use any more anything here, you guys. I mean, I'm kind of happy with what I'm seeing right now. I think I'm going to do something about this little thing here, though. Because I did not see that you got a little bit of this happening. So, just going to do this way. You guys, this is the most forgiving medium ever. I'm telling you. That's what okay. Just got inspired. I'm gonna make seaweed, let it go creepy crawly. There. Okay. Guess what, guys? Oh, you're so sweet. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate that. Isabel, you guys are awesome. Um, I know that I'm a new YouTuber, you guys, and I know that, you know, there's rules before you get monetized doing this kind of thing, and I, like I said, I'm new at this, and um, I don't know, I like the idea that I can share my art, but you know, YouTube has criteria that you got to meet first in order to monetize. So, but right now I'm just having fun, and I appreciate you guys offering donations and stuff like that. But I'm gonna do it the old YouTube way, and I do appreciate. King, thank you so much. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. And yeah, you guys are awesome, and I love you so much. But you know, to support the channel, you can always share. So you know, if you like the content, you guys, feel free to share it with others. So right now, I'm having fun. I'm cartooning. I'm enjoying your company. I love and appreciate you all for hanging out with me. And as long as you're liking the content, I'm gonna keep supplying it for you. So I'm just saying, I do appreciate it, King. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna do another one for you guys because I like doing this kind of stuff. And I like these ideas that are coming up in my brain. So I have enjoyed doing things like lights and candles and stuff like that, things that have like a halo and a glow and stuff like that. So I was thinking about doing a light bulb that's got a good glow, guys. Okay, so, but a hanging light bulb though. Have you ever seen like I don't know, a scary movie and you got the hanging light bulb in the attic or in the basement? Let me see. I'm going to try to show you the picture. Something like that. Here. Something like this, guys. Have you ever seen the old scary black and white movies, like the whodunit things? You'll always find a basement with a hanging light bulb. Just, you know. Anyways, that's what I noticed when I see these kind of things. And that's where my brain takes me. Hi, Brookie. Oh, thank you, honey. I love you. You know what? I am your biggest fan. I'm telling you, girlfriend. I am your biggest friggin' fan. And I talked to Jackie and I told her that I've missed a couple of meetings, so I hope she passed the word along. I'm playing hooky a little bit, hon, so. Taking a little me time off. But thank you so much for stopping by, sweetie. I appreciate it. My biggest fan, honey bunny. Okay, so right now I am drawing a scary looking light bulb just hanging there by itself in a basement. the inner city. I hope you're, honey, I hope you're doing well, Brookie. I do hope that your little body is treating you well, sweetie. Okay, here's my light bulb. Cross your fingers, guys. Wish me luck. Gonna draw me a light bulb. Okay, so that was a cat. I'm totally lying. That was an earthquake, yeah. That's it. There was an earthquake. Here in the desert. I kid for effect. I kid for effect. Trust me. Okay, so it's not perfect, but hey, you know what? It's all good. In the end, it will be just fine. And you know what? I have a theory about people who what do they call it? Critics. They get paid to say that's beautiful or that's disgusting. Or I don't understand that. If you're doing something that you enjoy doing and that you feel good about, you know what? Everyone has an opinion, you guys. I totally get it. I totally get it. But really, everyone has different tastes, and I don't know. Some pieces of artwork, I go, okay, yeah, I get it. I know, I totally love what the meaning, the expression of the work is. I understood the artist and what the artist was feeling when he was creating the work. And sometimes I don't get it, you know? It just depends on how you look at things and look at artwork. But sometimes I think we're our own worst critics. I look at my stuff sometimes and think, really? It's like that stuff? And it's like, you know what? I'm glad that, you know, some people understand my art form, my style. Everyone, I tell you guys, everyone has their own different styles when it comes to art. There is no right or wrong way, you know? There isn't, you guys. It's what comes out of here that counts. If you like your artwork, yay. And you should, because it's coming out of your brain. And I think let's do this. Hopefully taking care of our brains. So, you know what I mean? Hoping that you guys get the message. It really doesn't matter. It's your artwork, and you know what, by golly. If you think your stuff looks good enough to share, and you want to share your work with others, do it. And it would be great to get opinions, but people critique all the time. I totally get it. Gives you a chance to, you know, have an intelligent conversation about what you were thinking when you did this or drew that or did this, that. Gosh, you can have all kinds of interesting conversations when you're critiquing art and expression and stuff like that. All kinds of cool stuff to talk about when you're, talking about your stuff that you're producing your work. That's the one thing in college I loved doing was critiquing and getting a chance to see what were coming out of other artists' heads, It was, God knows, it was so fun. And so, okay, guys, let's see. Okay. Oh wait, there's more. There's more. Okay, love you. Aw. I got a few more things to do because okay, so it's a light. But you know what? Lights have those little nasty little bugs that I think they're called moths. So I'm gonna put moths in my light. Can't do fireflies, so I'm gonna do moths, you guys. That's what I'm going to do. And we're gonna do a little bit of a glow. See this happy little accident here, you guys? Happy little accident. So it turns out to be a glow. And other fireflies, you just, work with me. It could be, oh my gosh, you know what? Oh my gosh. I was just inspired. I was just inspired, God. See, so stuff like this comes out of my brain when I least expect it, and this is going to turn into a branch. Or it's just some wire hanging from a attic. There we go. Okay. So this could either be a branch or a wire hanging from an attic. But I'm going to let the person who looks at the art make that decision. Say, well, if I were going to finish that, how would I finish it? That would be a great art project for a kid, probably 4th or 5th. You give them an illustration, and then if you're teaching art, the illustration, say, okay, what is that? And then finish it. That'd be a fun project for me. That'd be a fun game, you guys. Finish the picture. Contestants do what they want. And they're challenging their brains. Win-win. Okay. All right, you guys, that is it. I think, you know what? No, it's not. Because I just realized something. It's really lopsided. Let me finish the picture. That would be a great game, you guys. Seriously. Seriously. Okay, so over here. There we go. Right on here. I'm trying to, you know what? I'm over here, and so I'm not in front of the illustration, so I'm kind of, my perception is a little bit off, but that's okay. I am not gonna lose sleep over this. ASMR, right? Dun, dun. Okay. That's the best I can do. Making it's coming out of my brain anyway, guys. Okay. I'm becoming anal about making sure that this looks aesthetically correct. So, not bad. Okay. I'm gonna call that done. And I have to because I just signed it and I'm not going to touch it. That's my little rule to myself. After you sign it, you're done. No more. Stop playing. Okay. I was gonna do charcoal tonight, guys, but you know what? I'm not gonna. I was going to, but I think I'm running late. I think, no, it's only 7 minutes. Hang on. Okay, talk me into it. I'm gonna do one more little thing, guys. Okay, I'm back. I love charcoal. I love charcoal, you guys. My favorite medium in the world. Okay, my little kitty cat, her name was Meg. And she was the cutest little thing. She was a white Turkish Angora. Let's see, and she was a doll. She was so timid when we first adopted her. And let's see, illustration. In the end, this was, I drew a portrait of her, and so I'm going to try to redo this illustration of Meg. Anyways, what I was going to say about Meg was she was so timid when we first adopted her. My husband and I had a heck of a time. Just she hid and she I don't know. She's very afraid, and I was worried about her little life, what kind of life she had before she got adopted. Maybe it was just her personality. Maybe it was just her little girl, or just she was afraid of her own shadow. Seriously, this little girl was afraid of her own little shadow. Well, finally, I think it took a couple of years for her to come around. It took a couple of years for her to. Yeah, I can. Thank you, King, for noticing that. Okay, well, anyway, so she finally, it took a couple of years for her to finally come out of her shell. Once she did, though, you guys, She became really needy. She was a cute kitty. I love my baby girl. That's why that's my that's the Meg on my handle. Anyways, I adopted Meg with her brother. We called him Jack. And we lived in San Diego at the time when we adopted these two kitties. And my husband, we had lost an animal. We don't know what happened to him, but he belonged to my husband. They were buddies. And yeah, he went missing one day. We had moved to a new neighborhood, and we moved from a beach town to it was, I guess, called urban San Diego. Anyways, it wasn't near to the beach. It was nearby. It was inland, and their old digs were coastal. And I think we had lived in this neighborhood, I want to say, less than a year. That animal went missing. If I can, you don't see coyotes or birds of prey down by the beach, and I think we were thinking that maybe he got nabbed by an animal, but boy, like I said, he was my husband's buddy, and oh my gosh, guys. And went into the biggest funk. I thought, he stopped working, he started drinking, and it's like, I've got to do something about this, guys. So I did. So we adopted a couple of kitties. And it's amazing what the effect an animal does to a human. Human psyche, I guess. So we adopted those babies, and Meg was one of them, and Maggie, like I said, she took her a while to come out of the closet, but she did, and she's became my buddy. When my husband passed away, it was kind of her and me. So she lived to be 16, you guys. My kitty cat did. That's old in kitty cat years. I think it is. I guess it is, guys. Maybe. Look at, I found this. Okay, look, you guys. Charcoal, yay. Oh, you guys, I love this stuff. I love this stuff, guys. This is one of the things that I learned in college was charcoal and light form drawing. And you guys. Life form drawing is a trip. You use charcoal, and you have to draw people that are where you're drawing nudes. It's because of the body and how the body looks, and that's just was one of the requirements that you had to do when you were in college. When I went to college, and trust me, I have absolutely no hang-ups anymore about the human body, and no, none whatsoever. Seriously, you guys, it's like, really? How old are you? Hey, guys, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do after summer. One of my friends wanted me to teach her kiddo ballet because I did a lot of dancing growing up, so a little bit of that under my belt. I don't know. Right now, I'm just going to share my art with friends and folks who are interested in taking the time to watch a little illustration work, and hopefully you get to double dip and get to help with your sleep pattern or whatever.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm looking at some.
Okay, guys. All right, guys, that's my little Meggie. You know what I think I want to do? I better not do anything because I like the fact that it's, let's see, the minute I do something like that, I goom up. So I wanted to keep this illustration clean. So thank goodness for whiteout, right, guys? I'm gonna call little Miss Meg done. And as far as teaching and doing cartooning, I'm thinking of starting a new channel, which is kind of hopefully be an education channel and show folks how to illustrate, illustrating basics one-on-one, I'm thinking. So I was going to hopefully teach people just what I know about drawing, and maybe doing another channel like that. So something I'm thinking about doing. So you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you are enjoying a good life experience, and I hope to see you on my next video. Take care, and you know, a yoga channel would be cool too, maybe. Thinking about it. Anyways, you guys take care, and we'll catch you on my next video. Namaste.